Swimming for me was a challenge, and I like challenges. I like to set goals and work hard towards them, and being able to be in the water and kind of be away from the world and just think to myself about certain things or whatever it was just really calming to me. And so swimming was a good release to deal with whatever stress or life things are going on, and it just helped me put that stress into something good. I swam for a few years just in Sydney, and then eventually my family and I, we moved to the Cook Islands. From there I continued to train, continued to work hard, and eventually was able to compete in the London 2012 Olympics.
Take your mark.
Almost set. Heat 4 of 10, but she's up pretty quickly. Lanes 6 and 7 are out well. That's Hasborn of Palestine and Brown from Cook Islands.
Yeah, everything seemed to be going pretty well, but I recognized like a lump on my leg and went to get it tested, and they came back and told me that it was cancerous. That's when things really changed, and when I told George, it was we both were just kind of crying in the car, and I was just really shocked. It was hard for me to compute that I actually had cancer. Kind of felt like I was in a movie or something. I felt like I was just bound by a cancer that I felt like I didn't deserve. Honestly, at that point in time, like, not many people really knew about our situation, and we kind of, although we had the support of immediate families, kind of felt like a little bit alone.
Well, I've known Celeste and George for a really long time. But when I heard that Celeste got cancer, I'd already been working on a beach cleanup idea for one of the classes that I was in for entrepreneurship.
When Ralph reached out to us and said that he wanted to start like a charity beach cleanup and be able to donate the proceeds to help us.
I called a couple of my mentors that helped me kind of get the idea of the GoFundMe, so I didn't have to like take people's money or put it into like a PayPal or something. The same night that I had thought of the idea of the beach cleanup and putting it together for Celeste and George, I called them and made sure it was okay with them, and then I put the website together in about 30 minutes and kind of went to bed that night not really knowing what was going to happen. And the next morning at around 8 o'clock I got the first donation came through. It was for like $50. So I knew people were starting to see it, and within about I think 2 or 3 hours after that, there was at least a couple grand in it, and by the end of that night, there was like $8,000 or $9,000 in it within the span of I don't know, maybe 10 hours or so.
That was, to find out how much money was raised on behalf of my husband, that was extremely humbling. I didn't even think we knew that many people, and to be honest, probably we didn't know half the people that donated to us. People from all over the world were donating. I would wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning from my phone ringing at me with donations of $500, $600 from random people all over the world. None of us thought it was going to turn out the way that it did, and the amount of help that we received, both financially but also through people's messages, just really touched our hearts and helped us feel Heavenly Father's love for us, And I think that's what really helped us get through such a trying time. It's just that sense and that feeling that we're really not alone, and that as a community, both here in Hawaii and in Sydney, where my family's from, that we're in this together.